Even in the earliest cultures, in order to orientate themselves in their surroundings, to plan how to manage their reserves, understanding and communicating quantities, the primitive Stone Age hunters felt the need of numbers. Even before people could measure time in number, their day was determined by the time between sunrise and sunset. Systemic observations of the sun, moon, and the stars to understand natural phenomena or seasonal changes which involves geometry, dimension, patterns, and distance, people needed a calendar. The development of numbers is closely linked with that of the alphabet, since people also wanted to record the description of what they were counting. The foundation of cardinal number was laid. In short, mathematics is all-pervasive, a powerful tool with many applications. World's largest school in terms of number of students enrolled, a Guinness World Record. At City Montessori School, mathematics is not taught as just another subject, but this self-contained subject that is worth studying simply for its elegance is used to foster deeper understanding of building bridges as well as share mathematical skill sets. Here is Team CMS Gomti Nagar First Campus, the host CMS campus that is organizing International Young Mathematicians Convention called IYMC Mathematica 2016. Student teams from 2 schools of Bangladesh, a school from Bhutan, 10 participating schools from Brazil, a school from Indonesia, Nepal, Iran, the Philippines, Russian Federation, 5 schools of South Africa, 2 from Sri Lanka, 3 from Thailand, and 1 each from Taiwan, UAE, 2 from Vietnam, and several schools from all over India. Welcoming panelists, Dr. Simon L. Chua, author and educator, General Secretary of the International Mathematics Competition Executive Board and Deputy Chairman of the International Mathematics and Science Olympiad for primary school students. Dr. Mark Saul, Executive Director, Julia Robinson Mathematics Festival, USA. The notable part of organizing IYMC is the participation of brilliant students of the world. At the World Unity Convention Center, the teams are seen registering themselves and settling down in CISV and Kaizen guest houses, the 2 towers flanking the World Unity Convention Center auditorium with well-equipped living accommodations. During the interaction with the members of the local press, various views emerged, like IYMC Mathematica is a unique opportunity for young people to come together not only for honing their mathematical skills but also for opening up new channels of communication, of friendship that transcends all barriers and boundaries.
He is Dr. Jagdish Gandhi, and he is the manager, the owner, and the person who started this big school called City Montessori School. So he is the founder of this school, which is in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the largest school with more than 53,000 children studying in Lucknow. I repeat, we have more than 53,000 students studying in our school, which was started by Sir in Lucknow. And for this, we have found a place in the Guinness Book of World Record. And all this has happened because of Sir, because he started the school, and when he began, there were only 5 children in the school. And today there are 53,000. So that's the increase in number, and that's because of his vision, the way he thinks about education, and it is because of that that today the school has such a good name in the entire institution, and because of which we gather the courage to invite you people to come here and be a part of our event, this big event called IYMC.
Most honorable, our chief guest, Dr. Simon Chua, Mr. Sun, Mr. Mark Solji, and Mark Sol from America, and Mr. Simon Chua from Philippines, Mr. Sun from Taiwan, and they are the eminent mathematicians, renowned mathematicians of the world. We are very honored to have such eminent mathematicians, renowned mathematicians of the world here, from America too, from Philippines, from Taiwan. You know, this international mathematics competition all over the world were started by Dr. Simon Chua and Professor Sun. They started this mission of having the International Mathematics Olympiad everywhere in the world. So you can imagine that they have done a great service to the student community of this world by encouraging the children to improve the knowledge of mathematics. As you all know, mathematics is very important subject, and whether we study physics or chemistry or any area or technology, you require mathematics.
The participants will meet as citizens of the world rather than as citizens of their respective countries, besides exchanging current mathematical knowledge. The pulse of the earth is mathematics. It endeavors to sharpen one's reasoning power and increase mental alertness. IYMC is a challenge with varieties of difficult and unsolved problems. In the evening, the team CMS Gomti Nagar First Campus had put up a colourful educational cultural program at CMS Gomti Nagar Second Campus Auditorium. Founder Manager of City Montessori School, Dr. Jagdish Gandhi, Convener of the Convention, Principal of CMS Gomti Nagar First Campus, Mrs. Abha Anand, Secretary of IYMC, Mrs. Seema Tiwari, were seen welcoming the chief guest, Dr. Anup Kumar Yadav, IAS, Vice Chairman, Lucknow Development Authority. CMS, in partnership with the parents, seeks to instill in its students high standards of academic scholarship, integrity, leadership, and responsible citizenship. This vision was very well seen through the various programs put up by the students of the campus. Enjoy.
Proudly leading the procession is the very respected and able guide to all our efforts. At Gomti Nagar Campus 1, our principal, Ms. Abha Anand, followed by our vice principal, Ms. Yasmeen Khan, followed by our young World Judiciary members dressed in black.
And ladies and gentlemen, following them closely are our world citizens. The term global citizenship or world citizenship is an image where a person places his identity with a global community above their identity as a citizen of a particular nation or place.
This is a special session of the World Parliament. This is a Youth World Parliament and has been called to discuss a matter of paramount importance. I think it's time we the youth decide what kind of education is best for us and give the adults valuable inputs that would help them to formulate educational policies in the 21st century. I welcome the youth representatives from all over the world.
The importance of education cannot be overemphasized. In this connection, I would like to quote the Chinese philosopher Confucius, and I quote, "If your plan is for 1 year, plant rice. If your plan is for 10 years, plant trees. But if your plan is for 100 years, educate children," unquote.
I would like to point out to this august gathering that yesterday, natural resources defined power. Today, knowledge is power. It controls access to opportunity and advancement. Intellectual capital thus commands a premium.
It is becoming increasingly evident that a series of shifts are in process, from the acquisition of knowledge to knowledge management, from the 3 R's to multiple intelligences, and from a single career focus to a multiple career approach.
I would like you to consider another major point. All the teachers and educators present here were born in the 20th century and will increasingly be teaching students born in this 21st century. So what worked yesterday will not necessarily work today.
Nelson Mandela said, and I quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to unite the world," unquote. What kind of education can have that power? Ladies and gentlemen, this house is open for discussion. I invite youth delegates from member nations to give their views. Member Nation India, please give your opening address.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Today's education needs an expanded definition that frees it from largely economic context and acknowledges its role in transforming both individual lives and the entire human society.
Thank you, Member Nation India. Member Nations, you may please volunteer. Yes, Member Nation South Africa, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Rapid technological development,
the information era, and demographic shifts are the three current trends that will influence the educational programs of the future. Schools will need to help students develop skills of reading, writing, arithmetic, and computing to help students assume responsibility for their own learning. Thank you. Thank you, Member Nation South Africa. Member Nations, you may please volunteer. Yes, Member Nation Italy, you may have the floor.
Thank you, Speaker, sir. First you learn, then you remove the L. That necessarily means to learn skills that can be used to earn a living. Rote learning using unfair means, lack of failure policies, lack of proper evaluation will produce only the unemployable. Thank you.
I have a question.
Yes, Member Nation Bangladesh, you may state your question.
My question is, along with the rhetoric about the 21st century skills, there is a feeling in some circles that the students need not learn the academic content traditionally taught in the school curriculum. After all, why do you need to know all that stuff when you can always look it up on the Google? Why do you need to learn arithmetic when you can use your cell phone to solve all the math problems you ever need to do?
I would like to take that question.
Yes, Member Nation USA, you may.
Critical thinking and problem solving cannot be taught in isolation. They're highly dependent on deep content knowledge. An important aspect of creativity is making connections across domains of knowledge, something that is impossible unless someone knows enough in different domains to make such a connection. Thank you.
Thank you, Member Nation USA.
In addition to strong moral values, we need global citizenship. The concept of global citizenship, as proposed by the UN and advocated by the CMS group of schools for over 55 years, must be taught from the very beginning.
With food for thought, with knowledge to be sought, and the future to be wrought. Ladies and gentlemen, this Parliament is now adjourned till 10th May 2017. Thank you.
Those very flattering words. Thank you. My heartiest greetings, salutations, and welcome to one and all present here this evening in the inaugural function of the 7th IYMC Mathematica 2016. IYMC is a unique celebration of mathematics. Mathematics, which is the most important, most beautiful, and the most powerful creation of the human spirit. Mathematics, which God used to create this beautiful world. Maths is the language of nature. Go deep down enough into anything and you will find mathematics. Maths knows no race, no geographical boundaries. For mathematics, the cultural world is one big country. It is the universal language, and it rises far above words. Well, it is this very powerful thread called math which has brought all of us together on this common platform. It has brought young math lovers from all over the world to be a part of this adventure called math, where there are always new things to discover and learn, new challenges to face, and new methods to master. It gives me immense joy to welcome you all on behalf of all members of the staff and students of CMS Gomtinagar to the inaugural ceremony of our 4-day-long event, IYMC Mathematica 2016.
Extremely honored to welcome Dr. Anup Yadav, IAS, Vice Chairman, Lucknow Development Authority. First of all, I would like to express my deep gratitude to our chief guest, Dr. Anup Yadav, Vice Chairman of the Lucknow Development Authority, for promptly accepting our request to be the chief guest at this opening ceremony of the 7th International Young Mathematicians Convention, organized by City Mercy School, Gomtinagar 1. We welcome you, sir, wholeheartedly. I also welcome his better half as a guest of honor who is attending this function. We are very honored to welcome Dr. Simon Chua, David Haynes from America. They are eminent mathematicians, renowned mathematicians of the world. They have spread the message of mathematics all around the world. We are very honored to welcome them because they will guide the deliberations of mathematics for the coming 3 days. I would like to say a few words about our chief guest. A brilliant student from early childhood, Dr. Anup Yadav, completed his LLB degree from the University of Lucknow and LLM from Agnihotri College of Law, Wardha, in Maharashtra. He did his PhD in 2011. He did his mid-career training from Singapore. He is also a good sportsman, plays badminton, lawn tennis, cricket, squash, exercises, and yoga. We are honored to have such an eminent administrator of Uttar Pradesh as Dr. Anup Yadav, IAS, as our most honored chief guest. Dear friends, you saw a world parliament. What is this world parliament, concept of world parliament? We have a United Nations, and many people feel the United Nations is sufficient. We don't require any other institution. But United Nations doing a human service through World Bank, through IMF, International Monetary Fund, through World Health Organization, through Agriculture Organization, World Food Organizations, UNICEF, UNESCO, ILO, and many other institutions, and declaring so many days, United Nations Day, Women Day, Non-Violence Day, and recently Yoga Day, and many other days, doing a human service. But at the same time, the disputes between countries are day by day increasing all over the world.
To come up on the stage to do the honors. Thank you, ma'am. And that is one side where this auspicious occasion here is seen beginning with a very auspicious ceremony of the lamp of knowledge and wisdom being lit up over here. I would also like to invite up on the stage all the team leaders of all the participating teams in the IYMC. All the team leaders of the various teams, if we can please have you up on the stage.
देखो, लोग अपने अपने भगवान के लिए लड़ रहे हैं। माँ, लोग अपने अपने भगवान के लिए क्यों लड़ते हैं?
तुम्हें किसने बताया कि भगवान अलग-अलग हैं?
मेरे दोस्त पीटर ने कहा उसके भगवान जीसस है, नाजिया ने कहा उसके भगवान अल्लाह है, जसप्रीत बोली उसके नानक जी हैं और राधा तो बोली उसके राम जी हैं।
बेटा, भले ही हम उन्हें अलग-अलग नामों से बुलाते हैं, पर वो एक हैं। अच्छा चलो, अब सो जाओ। जब बड़ी होगी तब समझ जाओगी।
लोरी 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी श्रीनाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी श्रीनाथ नारायण वासुदेव बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि।
बस कहने से बिस्मिल्लाह बिस्मिल्लाह तेरे नाम से शुरू हुआ, तेरे नाम पे खत्म लिल्लाह सब किछ जानदा बिन बोलिया सब किछ जानदा कि किछ जानदा
जाग उठा मैं तेरी शरण में, हे मेरे परमेश्वर, हे मेरे परमेश्वर, हे मेरे परमेश्वर, जाग उठा मैं तेरी शरण में। 'Cause I'm walking with you and talking with you. From heaven you came to show me light. You are the light of the world. You are the light of my life. Hope of the earth, my Jesus.
मोको कहाँ ढूंढे बंदे, मैं तो तेरे पास में। मोको कहाँ ढूंढे बंदे, मैं तो तेरे पास में। ना मैं देवल, ना मैं मस्जिद, ना मैं देवल, ना मैं मस्जिद, ना काबे कैलाश में। मोको कहाँ ढूंढे रे, मोको कहाँ, मोको कहाँ, मोको कहाँ, कहाँ कहाँ।
Look, there is something coming out of the bottle.
No, he seems to be some evil fictional character straight out of Harry Potter story.
Please pinch me. I hope I'm not dreaming.
Don't be scared, my kids. I am Rasul, the inhabitant of this bottle, and you are my master. I possess the power to fulfill all your wishes.
Rasool, we have all gathered here to participate in an international mathematics convention entitled IYMC. Since we are all math students, so we wish to meet the most genius mathematical brains.
Wow.
Your wish is my command, Agha.
All we need to
I
do, audience, is to
hereby
keep clapping.
declare 7th IYMC Mathematica 2016 open. Thank you.
Yes, a loud round of applause is all we need. And here I would just like to request our mascot for the 7th IYMC to come before us, Mr. Mathalete. We invite you up right before us. Please welcome him with a round of applause.
To be paraded here right up front is the team from Mirpur, Bangladesh. With a round of applause, please welcome the team Scholastica, Mirpur, Bangladesh. And I requested all young people in the audience.
Coming up next is the next team from Bangladesh, St. Gregory's High School from Dhaka, Bangladesh.
that gave you zero. I'm sure you must have brought your brains of superhero, cause we'll make you go through riddles of 1, 2, 3. We'll make you find your X's and Y's, distance between earth and skies, boggle your brains beyond your thinking capacity.